Your first alert weather.
We've been struggling to see the hill across town in Pocatello as we're seeing some pretty thick haze out there, smoke still pouring in from Northern California. We'll watch for that haze to be continued theme through the extended forecast here as we see the weather pattern kind of stay relatively the same. We're going to be watching for high pressure to stay set up down to our south. It's going to be pumping nice warm temperatures into the area all throughout the week, just like we're seeing right now. 88 degrees is about your high that we've seen today in Pocatello. We'll watch for more 80-degree temperatures all throughout the week. Wind speeds are expected to stay pretty calm, just like they are now, up until we get to the weekend. That's when we'll finally see some low pressure make its way in. But in the meantime, this is the setup. That high pressure just kind of milling about to our south, bringing in that southwest influence that's going to continue to push in some smoke. Some days may be better than others as that smoke kind of pushes further northward, but it's still going to be a persistent theme here. And these low and high pressure systems, they're not going to stay entirely consistent. So that jet stream is going to wobble up and down, and the amount of smoke we see into the area is going to vary. For example, as we head into tomorrow afternoon, we may see a light reprieve as more of that smoke travels northward, but it's going to rebound. It's going to come right back on down, and we're going to continue to see smoke Wednesday and Thursday as well as we keep that high pressure to our south. Your Viper radar in the meantime, very clear up above the smoke. We're not really seeing any cloud cover, and our chances of rain are pretty slim all the way up until we get to this next weekend. So yeah, as we tick through the Vipercast, you'll see that some cloud cover moves its way over northern Idaho, as well as occasionally over the mountain areas for southern Idaho. But any chance that rain is going to stick to the coast until we make it further into the week and towards the weekend, in fact, before we see that chance for rain. Here's a look at your highs for tomorrow. A few degrees cooler in most cases, watching for just mid-80s tomorrow for McCammon and Malad, low 80s for Preston and Montpelier, as well as into western Wyoming. Afton, Wyoming, trying to avoid a frost tonight, just seeing an overnight low of 35. We'll see 30 though in Jackson. We'll see if we can't warm up those overnight lows moving through the rest of the work week though. Low 80s expected all throughout the upper Snake River Plain for your Monday, watching for overnight lows just into the 40s for the plain. Into central Idaho, a mix here. We've got some low 80s for Salmon and Arco, 70s for Ketchum and Mackay tomorrow, with overnight lows at least into the lower elevation areas staying above freezing temperatures, but the mountains, of course, frosting every night this time of year. Pocatello looking at an 86-degree high tomorrow, looking for just low 80s through Blackfoot and Idaho Falls. And then we hold on to a pretty consistent pattern here all week long. The haze is kind of in and out, even through the long haul, even where we don't have it marked there into Thursday and Friday. We will watch for that cold front to shake things up by Friday and Saturday. We'll start to feel some wind. We'll see a light chance at some rain in Idaho Falls by Saturday, as in Pocatello here. A wind as well expected Friday, and then the temperature drop will hit for Saturday and Sunday. Highs will be back down into the 70s at that point after a long, warm week here. Rexburg hitting 80 degrees every day between now and Friday before that cool down takes us down into the 60s, just upper 60s expected as highs Saturday and Sunday. Blackfoot also looking pretty warm here, mid-80s all the way through the work week. A cool down expected Saturday and Sunday with some wind in the mix by Friday. Overnight lows consistent as well. Upper 40s expected as overnight lows. We're going to be avoiding that frost here for some time before we see another chance at some bitter cold mornings. Into Salmon, some 80s on the way all throughout the work week. 69 though your high by Saturday, a 40% chance of some rain at that point for the mountain areas. Jackson also looking at a good shot at a few raindrops that day after we see a windy Friday. Temperatures will hit 80 degrees in Jackson all the way through Thursday before we start to cool down. Overnight lows also looking like they're going to rally here a little bit. We're going to stay out of freezing territory for the next 5 days or so, and then we could chance a frost again by the weekend. Emma.
All right, thanks so much, Andrew.
Yep.